friends, happy Friday. I miss all of you. I hope you are doing well. We'll make this a quick lesson today since it is Friday, and hopefully this will be a fun one. So it's more following directions. Now we've talked about a couple different kinds. We've talked about two-step directions where you use the terms first and then. We've also talked about having multiple descriptors in them. So for example, big blue ball. So that would be using two different modifiers within a single direction. So those ones are qualitative directions. So talking about big and blue, it's qualitatively describing the object. I want to talk about quantitative directions today. So that would be like using numbers. So I have up here a couple of different words that we would utilize with quantitative directions. So most of my friends will end up using these couple of words here. It gets harder as we move forward into the other levels. So you can decide what you think would work best for your student, for your child. I will be posting a game. It's through Boom Cards. I'm not sure if you've heard of them before, but it's free to sign up for it. And this particular set of Boom Cards, they're free as well. Any of the resources that I'm uploading, they're all free ones that you can access without having to pay for anything. So these ones will be primarily from the level 1 list, so that way they're the easier ones. And with Boom Cards, you don't have to print anything. The child will just select the correct answer. This one in particular is a field of 2 choices. But if you wanted to just do an activity at home where you put out a couple different items on the floor and have them choose things, like we talked about before, doing laundry, grabbing the big black socks. So that would be using modifiers. You could change it to do quantitative modifier, so giving me 3 of the socks, that sort of thing. So you can utilize the cards if you would like to, or if you just want to do everyday activities at home, that's perfectly fine too. Again, that will help with carryover and generalization of the skill. So let's go over some of those words. So you can use numbers. So 1 of the cards, 5 of the pretzels. We can use the term many. So I have many of those coins. You could use the words most and least. Who has the most pickles? Who has the least potato chips? We could use the terms all or both. So if there's just 2 items, you would use the word both. Can I have both of the crayons? Or if there's a lot of them, you could use the term all. Can I have all of the crayons? You could use the terms some and few. So some, I believe it has to be 3 or 4 items, and a few would be 2. We're not going to get technical about it. You could, for my purposes, just use them interchangeably, and if there's maybe 5 items on the table and you ask for some or a few of them, they would just take a handful and leave 1 or 2 on the table. So they're not going to take all of them, and they're not just going to take 1. So that happy medium. And then the last word that I have in our level 1 is none. So give me none of the potato chips, or there are none on the table. Then we move into level 2 words. So those ones would be either, or, and. Give me either the doll or the dog. Give me the doll and the dog. Give me the doll or the dog. And then for level 3, we would use the words not, except, don't. So those are negating terms. That's why they're a little harder. So give me the ball, but not the doll. Give me all of the balls except the yellow one, or except one. Don't, we could say, give me the crayons, but don't give me the red one. So again, it's negating. It's a little harder concept. So as I said, most of our friends will be at the level 1, talking about, you know, just basic numbers. Give me 1, give me 2, give me 3. Many, most and least, all and both, some and few, and none. So I'm going to show you that little boom cards activity that I talked about that will help review some of that skill. Otherwise, just feel free to use it in general activities, okay? So, for example, this one says, who has many balloons? So we have a picture here of a man with 1 balloon, and this friend has many balloons. You could also practice pronouns here if you really wanted to. He has a balloon. He has a lot of balloons. So we're using the pronouns he. But anyways, we're picking the one who has many balloons. So that would be this boy here. Who has the most food? So this girl has an apple, cereal, milk. This boy has just cereal. So who has the most food? It would be the girl, or she has the most food. Who has none of the balloons? So here's a lady. I don't see anything in her hands. This lady has a lot of balloons. So who has none? And let's just say that I clicked a wrong answer. It would tell me, nope, I'm wrong, and I would have to try again. And it says that it's the correct answer that time. Who has all of the toys? So this baby, I don't see any toys. The brother over here looks like he has all of the toys, so we would pick him. And it goes on to do a couple different more. Again, you can play around with the cards that I'm sending, or if you want to just do some everyday activities using these terms, feel free to do so, okay? So have fun, happy Friday, and I'll see you